U.S. Navy has hit a Venezuelan drug ship off the coast of Venezuela, and the U.S. Space Command comes to Alabama. Hi folks, I'm Rob Morris with Mobile Pirate Radio, and this is NPR Weekly Day News. Something you should know. Well, let's see what we got here for today. Well, it looks like Rosie O'Donnell posted again on Facebook. Who cares? Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are now engaged. Good luck. Well, let's see. Greta Thunberg is headed back to Gaza, y'all, with another boatload of people sailing. Who cares? Now, in Chicago, serious bit. This past Labor Day weekend, 52 people were shot, folks, and 7 people died from gunshot violence in Chicago. And J.D. Pritzker, the governor of Chicago, of Illinois, and Brandon, what's his name, the mayor of Chicago, says, we don't need the National Guard. But Donald Trump, the president, said that Chicago is the murder capital of the world, and they might need some help. Clean up Chicago like he did in D.C. Now, the United States Navy has sent 3 or 4 different warships, guided missile cruisers, destroyers on the coast of Venezuela, here in the western hemisphere of our part of the world, in South America, because they've been running a bunch of drugs. And we all know the Maduro regime ain't right. We're not wanting to do a regime overthrow, but something needs to be done, and the U.S. Navy has fired upon them. More details to come later. Now, you know, the Space Command was supposed to be in Colorado, according to Biden, the Biden administration. Well, President Trump said today, it's got to be in Alabama for the good people of Alabama. They're placing the Space Command, the Command of Space Force, to watch over the whole world in Huntsville, Alabama, y'all. I kind of take pride in knowing that we're the head of Space Command. Okay. Now, you know, in Chickasaw here, well, the local elections, you know, there's a little runoff between Spiro and Drummond, the communist socialist Democrat lady running for mayor of Mobile. But now in Chickasaw, something I want to get behind. Chickasaw runoff between the incumbent and Tyron Corbin. Folks, I know Tyron Corbin. He's a good man. I've known him all my life. If you like me, you're going to like him. You're going to love him, as a matter of fact. So we're going to help Tyron as much as we can during his campaign until the runoff election sometime later this month in September. Now, the only other thing I want to talk to you about locally here is Lawrence Green. You all know him as a food critic who goes on there dressed in a referee outfit, blows the whistle, and does a flag, tells you what he thinks about local cuisine here in Mobile. Well, my boy Lawrence is now going to start cooking his own food. Yeah, we're going to see what all he's cooking up in his backyard, his garage, wherever the world he's cooking, and see what's going on. I'm not just wondering if Lawrence is going to need a food critic to sample his food, what he makes. I'll do it. Well, we got that and a whole lot more going on this week, y'all. I appreciate you watching. We'll have more content tomorrow. And thank you so much. Like and share, please. Subscribe, follow, whatever the format is. And thank you so much for watching Mobile Pirate Radio.